Handkerchief Gal here. I am here with you because we just wrapped up our first 9 weeks of school. I'm really excited about it. We managed to only take one day off when the baby was born. He was born on Monday morning and we took that day off, and then we kept on going throughout the week. In hindsight, we probably could have taken more time off, but I'm excited to have wrapped up our first 9 weeks. So in honor of wrapping up our first 9 weeks, we have done our student progress reports. There's several different kinds of them that come out. I'm not sure which one you get in your school packet. If you order a packet that has all the gold cards and stars in it, it'll have one of these in there, I think, unless they came out with a new one. They're the exact same on the inside, but on the outside they just look a little bit different, and they're made out of different type of cardstock. So they do a really good job of giving you an opportunity to track your kids' progress. And on the inside, it gives you an opportunity to say on the first quarter what their average grade is in math, English, word building, and all the subjects here. And it also has some computer progress and different things like that, which I could totally use for typing, but I didn't. I love this part down here that tells the total paces completed, the pace average. On the back of these, it has desirable habits and traits, and it rates them E for excellent, G for good, S for satisfactory, and N for it needs improvement. For my littles, I have to explain what those mean. Like, what does needs improvement mean? What does satisfactory mean? It's not words that we always use. But under these, I had teachers that would just rate us, and then we took these home to our parents and they signed it, and we looked at what the teachers thought of us. And then I had one teacher in 4th through 6th grade. She was one of my favorite teachers, but she came from a different A.C.E school, and she brought this new thing where she actually sat down and did it with us. And I always felt really uncomfortably powerful during that time, because you didn't want to put E for everything, but you didn't want to need improvement on everything, and it just kind of made it tough. So I really enjoyed that though, and how I felt like I had a lot of say in what she put down, but at the same time, if I was doing too extravagant on one side or another, she'd encourage me to give myself a higher score or lower my score or whatever. So it was always kind of cool. And I can see that same thing in my kids when they're going, oh, is an E too good? Like, do you think I need improvement in that area? So you just rate it under the 1 for the first quarter. You just rate it going down, and E's and G's are pretty common. I did have some N's and S's on some of the other kids. This is one of the older ones. So you're going to rate things like ability to establish own goals, successfully reaches those goals, displays flexibility, shows creativity, if they're courteous, if they get along well with others. As a homeschooler, there's one in here that says promote school spirit. And I remember the first time I did this, I told one of my kids that when it says promote school spirit, that means if someone's saying, oh, do you homeschool? If you promote school spirit, you'll be like, yeah, I homeschool, it's awesome, it's the best. If you're not promoting school spirit, you'll be like, oh, yes, I homeschool, it's miserable. And one of my kids actually was like, yeah, that's how I'm like. I was like, okay, I'll put needs improvement on there for you. It was really kind of one of those laugh internally moments. So that is the progress report. On the front of it, it has a spot for your school name, the year it is, supervisor, and inside it has a spot that you can sign, have your supervisor sign and your parent. After I go over it, I can sign that, and then if we want to make a deal and have them show it to their dad or their grandparents or something, we could sign that as well. So that is how we do it, and I'm excited to be done with the first 9 weeks. I'm not always super good at getting these done. Honestly, sometimes I don't get these done until we go to a restaurant that we rarely go to. It's kind of like a Christian Chuck E. Cheese, and when they go to that, they can get a $5 gift card if they have A's and a $3 if they have B's. And so I fill these out really quick when that time comes, because I have the spreadsheet of their grades on something else. So that usually motivates me, but we don't go there very often. So sometimes that's at the end of the year when there's a birthday party there or something, and otherwise I just am not super motivated. So I'm excited to be done with these at 9 weeks, and all my spreadsheets are updated. I've scanned all of their pace tests in to the computer using my phone and uploaded it to Google Drive. So I have access to all that, which I'm excited about. I'm excited about having backup copies, especially for my high schoolers, and I'm also excited to just be so organized. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope this inspires you guys to keep track and do some of the fun things that maybe you didn't know existed in A.C.E. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day and enjoy this beautiful fall weather.